High-profile politics, a cold-blooded murder, and a decade-long battle for justice. Let's talk about a major court verdict that has shaken Karnataka politics. A special court in Bengaluru has convicted Congress MLA Vinay Kulkarni along with 16 others in a murder case that dates back nearly a decade. This case is about the killing of Yogeshgouda Goudar, a young BJP leader from Dharwad. He was just 26 years old at that time. The court has found Kulkarni guilty of both murder and criminal conspiracy under Indian law. However, in the same verdict, he and one of the co-accused were acquitted under the Arms Act because proper legal sanction to prosecute them under that law was not obtained. Now, what exactly happened in this case? Let's go back to June 15, 2016. On that day, Yogeshgouda Goudar was inside his gym in Dharwad. According to investigators, a group of attackers entered the gym, threw chili powder in his face to immobilize him, and then attacked him with lethal weapons. The attack was brutal and he died on the spot. This shocking incident triggered a major investigation. At first, the Karnataka police handled the case and arrested a few suspects. But over time, the victim's family and political developments led to growing pressure. Eventually, in 2019, the investigation was handed over to Central Bureau of Investigation, commonly known as CBI. The CBI took a deeper look into the case and in 2020 filed a supplementary charge sheet. In that report, they named Vinay Kulkarni as the main conspirator. According to the CBI, the motive was political rivalry. They claimed that Kulkarni saw Yogeshgouda as a rising political threat in Dharwad and allegedly arranged for contract killers to eliminate him. Kulkarni, who was a cabinet minister at the time of murder, was arrested later in 2020. Now, the legal battle didn't end there. In 2021, Kulkarni was granted bail by Supreme Court of India but with strict conditions. One of those conditions was that he could not enter Dharwad district. However, in 2025, this bail was cancelled. The Supreme Court noted that there was enough material suggesting witness tampering and attempts to influence people involved in the case, including an approver who later changed his statement. Then again, in early 2026, Kulkarni approached the court for bail, arguing that circumstances had changed since most witnesses had already been examined. This time, in February 2026, the Supreme Court granted him bail again and asked for a speedy conclusion of the trial. And now, in April 2026, the trial has reached its conclusion. The special court has convicted Kulkarni and 16 others. The judge has not yet announced the punishment. The court will now hear arguments about the sentence. But that's not all. In a significant move, the court has also directed that perjury cases be registered against several witnesses, including some police officers and independent witnesses. This means the court believes that false statements may have been made during the trial. The court has also allowed the prosecution to take steps against an approver who turned hostile during the proceedings. So, why is this case important? First, it involves a sitting MLA and former minister being convicted in a serious criminal case. Second, it highlights how political rivalry can sometimes turn violent. Third, it shows how long the justice process can take. This case took nearly 10 years from the crime of conviction. And finally, it underlines the role of central agencies like the CBI in handling sensitive and high-profile cases. As of now, all eyes are on the next hearing, where the court will decide the punishment for those convicted. This verdict could have major political and legal consequences in Karnataka. We will keep tracking what happens next. Till then, stay tuned with KATV India to know details of this developing story.